जिस प्रकार से विश्व में हिंदुस्तान का डंका बज रहा है, हिंदुस्तान में दिल्ली का डंका बजाना है, तो दिल्ली में पूर्ण बहुमत वाली स्थिर सरकार चाहिए। पूर्ण बहुमत वाली स्थिर सरकार चाहिए। किरण बेदी के नेतृत्व में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार चाहिए। जिन सपनों को लेकर के दिल्ली के लोगों ने मतदान किया था, उन्हीं लोगों ने आपके पीठ पे छुरा भोंका, आपके सपनों को चूर चूर कर दिया, आपको अस्थिरता में झोंक दिया।
Well, the BJP believes they've pulled out their Brahmastra. The game changer, Narendra Modi. They do hope that Narendra Modi will be able to prove himself to be the catalyst that he was in Lok Sabha to get BJP that big win that they need in the national capital. The party counting on Narendra Modi wave, which they feel still exists. On the other hand, the leadership believes only Modi can breach the Kejriwal. BJP hopes Modi will swing the fence-sitters. Modi projected over Bedi to placate the cadre, which right now is not too happy, even right now, not too happy with Kiran Bedi being projected as the chief ministerial face. Very good evening. You're tuned into Capital Showdown, where we come to you today. We come to you from the constituency of Greater Kailash. Why so? Well, it is an important constituency. We are at the rally of Manoj Tiwari. He'd be here any time addressing the crowds, urging them to vote for the BJP candidate. Why is this constituency important? Well, we're going to put out the graphics. Sharmisha Mukherjee, the daughter of the president, is contesting from a Congress seat here. On the other hand, from Aam Aadmi Party, you have Saurabh Bhardwaj along with the BJP's Rakesh Gulia. Very quickly, we have these. All right, so the chants have already started, but we have these little kids right there, all dolled up in BJP finally. किसका टोपी पहना है? BJP. क्यों पहना है? Very well trained they are, but I want to take you to the story of the day, and today the story came from Karkar Duma. That is where the Prime Minister held a rally and tore into the Aam Aadmi Party on all counts. Narendra Modi went on stating very clearly and that Purna Bahumat, he stressed on that many a times over, asking people to vote for the BJP. Now this is what the BJP is hoping will turn around the game for the party. Why so? Because over the last 1 week, the political dynamics are such that Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP are neck to neck. And the BJP, of course, hoping that with Narendra Modi now holding 4 rallies in the national capital, that neck-to-neck fight will be in BJP's favor. Let's listen in to what the Prime Minister said.
मैंने पहले ही कहा, इस बार कृष्णनगर दिल्ली को एक नया मुख्यमंत्री देने वाला है। दिल्ली को सरकार चलाने का तजुर्बा वाले लोग चाहिए। बहन किरण जी के नेतृत्व में, जिनको दिल्ली का चप्पा चप्पा पता है, जो दिल्ली के इतिहास से भी जुड़ी है, दिल्ली की भूगोल से भी जुड़ी हुई है, जिन्हें प्रशासन का अनुभव है, वो मजबूत इरादे भी हैं और मजबूत कंधे वाली भी महिला है। वे इस बोझ को उठा करके दिल्ली को नई ऊंचाइयों पर ले जाएगी, इसका मुझे पूरा विश्वास है।
अभी कुछ दिन पहले किरण बेदी जी ने भारतीय जनता पार्टी ज्वाइन की है। किरण बेदी जी ने ज्वाइन तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी की, मगर खलबली आप पार्टी के अंदर मच गई है। किरण बेदी किरण बेदी किरण बेदी करते हुए उनके मुंह ही बंद नहीं होते। अरे भाई, वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी में आई है, उसमें आप पार्टी में इतनी दिक्कत क्यों है? मैं बताता हूं दिक्कत क्यों है। दिक्कत इसलिए है कि किरण बेदी जी का क्राइम और करप्शन के खिलाफ लड़ने का जो रिकॉर्ड है उससे केजरीवाल एंड कंपनी घबराई हुई है, उनको घबराहट हो रही है।
Well, there you have it, the BJP party president Amit Shah. Well, his poll prowess, winning poll prowess is on stake where this election is concerned. Narendra Modi there bought in. He'll be holding 4 rallies across the national capital. Just 6 days left, hoping to turn the fight in BJP's favor. Well, right after Narendra Modi held that rally there, packed crowds. Well, on the other hand, when Arvind Kejriwal was asked his reaction on the charges levelled by Narendra Modi, well, he took on Narendra Modi head on, answering every question put forth by BJP's star campaigner, the Prime Minister himself.
49 दिन के अंदर पूरी दिल्ली मानती है, दिल्ली में हमारे घोर विरोधी मानते हैं, और इन बीजेपी और कांग्रेस वालों से बंद कमरे में पूछो, वो भी मानते हैं जी कि दिल्ली के अंदर 49 दिन में रिश्वतखोरी को बंद कर दी थी, करी थी कि नहीं करी? 49 दिन में दिल्ली में महंगाई तो कम कर दी थी, करी थी कि नहीं करी थी? और पिछले 7 महीने में बीजेपी ने जो किया वो आपके सामने है। लेकिन ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण ये है कि अब 5 साल के लिए आप सरकार चुनने जा रहे हो। आप लोगों को तय करना है कि कौन सी पार्टी ज्यादा काम करेगी। ये बीजेपी का घोषणा पत्र है जी। ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी का घोषणा पत्र है। इसमें 4 मुद्दे लिखे हुए हैं, बस 4 मुद्दों पे बीजेपी इस बार चुनाव लड़ रही है। ये 4 मुद्दे आपके सामने मैं रख देता हूं। अभी प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इन 4 मुद्दों पे बात की है।
एक और शब्द बड़ा बार
Well, in every sense of the word, it is game on. Let's get you some insider stories on what emanated right after Narendra Modi's rally. Well, the BJP star campaigners, and there are many, most of them from the outside. Practically the entire cabinet is engaged in campaigning in Delhi. Most of them today cancelled their rallies. Why so? Because they wanted the media, they wanted the cadre, they wanted the people to practically feed off on what Narendra Modi has said. I want to cut across right now. Our reporters, the Capital Showdown political team, tracking all developments on the story as it unfolds. There are only 6 days left, and to quote an old political cliche, the political temperatures are fever pitch, even though the weather in Delhi quite cold. Want to go across to Brijesh at this point of time. He tracks the BJP. Brijesh, from here on, how was the rally received? Has Narendra Modi been able to do, not just talk to the voter, but talk to his own cadre and enthuse them to work and campaign in the BJP, because the cadre has been lackluster under the leadership of Kiran Bedi, which they refuse to accept till date?
Well, absolutely. And Preeti, if I may say so, today when Prime Minister Narendra Modi came, before him it was Kiran Bedi, BJP President Amit Shah and various other leaders made speech, but they did not stir the crowd into action or into any kind of frenzy, which we saw when the moment Prime Minister Narendra Modi walked in, and the crowd lapped up every single word of his, and it was unlike a Ram Leela Maidan. It was a jam-packed CBD ground with more than 15 to 20,000 people in and around this whole area. And today a message was also very crucial. Today rally was crucial in the sense that apart from Prime Minister and BJP President Amit Shah, there were 19 MLAs who belong to the area. I include, apart from Dr. Harshvardhan, who is from the area itself, there were 19 MLAs who were sitting there, and the BJP for the first time after a long time, in fact ever since the election has been announced, was able to present a cohesive presence in front of the crowd at CBT ground today.
Ankit, I want to bring you in. Just before the rally, we had that manifesto press conference by the Aam Aadmi Party. We heard Arvind Kejriwal unveil the manifesto, the BJP only giving out the vision there. What would be the party, Aam Aadmi Party's prerogative, their strategy from here on to counter what the BJP hopes will be the Modi wave?
I started something very interesting, Preeti. When Arvind Kejriwal initially, they were a little worried about late surge by Narendra Modi. and to tackle that, they were thinking of a plan for a road show and other things. Now the confidence in the Aam Aadmi Party in the last few days has been so high that the party has decided that they will go with their schedule. Arvind Kejriwal and all the other leaders will continue doing their Jan Sabhas, but nothing specific or special to even tackle the Prime Minister. They believe that the message now has been sent that the BJP is in panic mode. All they need to do is to guard for any mistake as far as their cadre or their candidates make, and just make sure that they maintain their presence with the people, and that's all that they are banking on. They believe they have won half of the battle, and now the last week, the last surge should only be making their presence within the people.
Right. Well, they might believe that they won the battle, but Ankit, we all know that the battle is never quite won till the last vote is counted. And that's the reason why I'd want to bring in our executive editor, Javed Ansari, who's seen many such elections over the decades there. And Javed, the question I want to ask you is, it's a neck-to-neck fight, but you know better, when it comes to politics, anything changes, and especially the last few days are crucial. In terms of numbers, Modi's second rally in Delhi, massive turnout than what we witnessed at the Ram Leela Maidan. But do you reckon the BJP still has it in them right now at this point of time to take over from the Aam Aadmi Party? Because right now the fight is right neck to neck.
Look, Preeti, it's very difficult to hazard a guess on which way this battle will turn. Who will emerge victorious? We will only know when the results are out. But what we do know is this much, that this battle has been well and truly joined, and that everything now depends, as far as the BJP is concerned, on the Prime Minister's ability to convert his personal charisma, support for himself, into votes for his party. If he can do that, then we have a battle on our hands. Then this election can go any which way.
BJP, isn't it, Javed?
You'll have to repeat that question, I can tell you.
Javed, the Prime Minister right now, the last option where the BJP is concerned, because they pretty much tried it all.
They've tried it all, and it's now virtually the last throw of the dice. They're banking on the Prime Minister pull their chestnuts out of the fire. It has inverted, I don't know whether by intention or unintentionally. Yes. This has now boiled down to a fight between Kejriwal and Narendra Modi.
And where is Kiran Bedi in all of this? Well, she is the chief ministerial face for the BJP, something that the Prime Minister said also. Gentlemen, thank you there for joining me. We'll get you a humorous take right now. And that comes today from the Aam Aadmi Party. Of course, we'll also be getting in reactions from Manoj Tiwari right there, a counter to Bhagwat Mann. But my colleague Ankit Tyagi caught up with Bhagwat Mann in our auto stand segment of the day.
So on auto stand today, I have with me Aam Aadmi Party MP and comedian Bhagwant Mann. We'll try. There is a lot of people here. बड़ी मुश्किल से उनको हम चुरा के कोशिश करेंगे कि अपने ऑटो में बैठाने की. और भगवंत मान जी will go in our auto. कमाल की फैन फॉलोइंग. ये भगवंत मान MP की फैन फॉलोइंग है या फिर भगवंत मान कमेडियन की एक्टर की फैन फॉलोइंग है?
नहीं जी, ये हमारी पार्टी की फैन फॉलोइंग है. असल में दिल्ली बड़ी उतावली है 5 साल के लिए एक ईमानदार सरकार लाने के लिए. तो जहाँ भी जाते हैं ऐसे भीड़ उमड़ती है. इससे हमने अंदाजा लगा रखा है कि दिल्ली के लोगों के दिल जो है वो नई कहानी लिखने के लिए तैयार है.
नरेंद्र मोदी जी की आज से रैली शुरू हो रही है, तो अब कुछ बदलने वाला है या मोदी मैजिक चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा?
नहीं, मोदी मैजिक तो उसी दिन फेल हो गया था जिस दिन किरण बेदी को ले आए थे. असल में किरण बेदी मोदी जी के चेहरे को बचाने के लिए इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी है. जीत गए तो मोदी, हार गए तो बेदी. तो ऐसा नहीं चलेगा अब, क्योंकि अब दिल्ली ने मन बना लिया है. इसीलिए दूर रहे प्रचार से मोदी साहब, क्योंकि उनको पता चल गया था कि दिल्ली की हार मेरे सर पे ना लगे, किसी और के कंधे पर रख के बंदूक चलाते.
अमित शाह जी ने पूरा कमान संभाली हुई है. अमित शाह जी को भगवंत मान का क्या मैसेज है?
जी, अमित शाह जी तो मेरे ख्याल में इल्जाम लगाने के माहिर हैं. आज उन्होंने कहा है रैली में कि अरविंद केजरीवाल के पास पहले एक वैगनार थी, अब उनके पास इनोवा आ गई. अगर 5 साल इनकी सरकार बन गई तो इनके घर के सामने जो है एरोप्लेन आ जाएगा. ये मेरे ख्याल में आदमी की मानसिकता जैसी होती है ना, वो वैसी बातें करता है। ये इनकी बातें हैं कि 5 साल के बाद इन्होंने भी 100-100 करोड़ के जहाज जो है वो ले लिए, अंबानी अंडानी को ये पाल रहे हैं। तो मेरे ख्याल में अमित शाह जी का जादू भी नहीं चला। अगर वो इंचार्ज थे पूरी कैंपेन में देश के, तो दिल्ली के इंचार्ज क्यों नहीं बने? दिल्ली में पहले किरण बेदी आई, अब अरुण जेटली जी आ गए। इसका मतलब इनको पता चल गया है कि हर्षवर्धन और विजय गोयल और सतीश उपाध्याय और जगदीश मुखी जी, उनके दिल को पूछकर देखिए भाई साहब, 40 साल से सपने बुन रहे थे। उन्होंने तो अपने सूट वूट भी सिलवा रखे थे कि ये सूट पहनकर सीएम की जो है ओथ लूंगा, मैं शपथ लूंगा। लेकिन 40 साल से बुने हुए सपनों पर 40 घंटे पहले आई हुई किरण बेदी ने पानी फेर दिया भाई साहब।
Very confident that Aam Aadmi Party is going to win, and saying Arvind Kejriwal is the person who is going to become the chief minister. Whether that is going to happen or not, we will see on the Feb 7th when Delhi votes. Thank you so much, Bhagwan Man, for coming in our auto stand. Thank you.
Also, which party will etch Delhi's political destiny, we will know come February 10th when the last vote is counted. But the story is not taking place in studios out there. No political pundit will be able to tell you for sure which way Delhi will go, because the political destiny is in the hands of only one person, and that's the voter. And the voter will decide with the click of a single button. Before we go to our next segment, I want to quickly cut across to the voters here. Most of them, of course, BJP cadre. But let me ask an interesting question. किनके लिए वोट करेंगे? नरेंद्र मोदी के लिए कर रही हैं, किरण बेदी के लिए कर रही हैं?
दोनों के लिए, दोनों के लिए सारे हम दोनों, हाँ दोनों।
We are at the constituency of Greater Kailash. It is important. The president's daughter is contesting from this constituency on Congress tickets, or Bhardwaj from the Aam Aadmi Party, and from the BJP, and that's his rally where we are at today is Rakesh Kumar Gulia. Having said that, every day we're going to pick for our viewers the quote of the day. And today, the entire question of having a public debate continues. Well, Kiran Bedi has had a sore throat. She's refusing to debate with Kejriwal. And where Kejriwal is concerned, he doesn't want to quite debate with Ajay Makar, who's ready to debate. He wants to debate with Amit Shah. Listen in.
If they declare Amit Shah ji as if they replace Kiran Bedi ji with Amit Shah as the chief ministerial candidate of Delhi, I'm ready to debate with him.
Well, that was Kejriwal asking Amit Shah to debate with him, but 6 days are left for the mother of all political showdowns. And trust, the headlines today, team, the Capital Showdown team, the political bureau, right out there getting you the very latest, and the people backstage putting this program for you together. Well, trust us to get you the very latest. We end today, every day, we're going to go out on the streets where the voters are. We're going to go to them. Get them to ask a question to a leader, the questions that they want answered. And we are going to go to that leader, either call that leader or get that leader in person and make him or her answer those questions. Well, today, a question was asked to the candidate from the BJP, where the New Delhi constituency is concerned, Nupur Sharma, and this is what she had to say to that question. With that, it's good night from the entire team of Capital Showdown. We'll of course see you Monday, 9:30 a.m. in the morning with my colleague Ankit Tyagi, at 7 o'clock with me, Preeti Chaudhary. Good night, and thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Paritosh. I'm a first-time voter. I have a question for Nupur Sharma. Ma'am, you're taking a heavy weight in your constituency. What have you done for the constituency? How well do you know the constituency that I should vote for you?
First and foremost, I live in this constituency. I was born and brought up here. And I have worked with the party workers who are locals here.
Yeah.
This is, as you see, that the BJP is divided into a structure with its most local units depending on where they live. So I worked with them. Unfortunately, in the past 17 years, the local MLA has been MIA, missing in action, because that person has become the chief minister and the area has been ignored.